Okay, so my name is Igor Stanek. I'm covering Tegra product PR for EMEAI, for Europe, Middle East, Africa, and India. Basically, MWC for us is kind of little replication of the CES because we were announcing all greatest latest news already on the CES, especially when we're talking about our latest generation of Tegra chip called K1, which is the very super chip, the targeting the phones and the tablets. It has 192 cores, and it's using the first time our Kepler architecture, which is more or less identical with what we are offering on a desktop. So imagine that all these fastest cards in the world, like 780 Ti, have the same architecture as our mobile chip. So, and this is something which never been before in the mobile space. So that's why you can basically show games like Trine. We're showing downstairs. It's basically a game which was released on a PC a year ago, and now it's coming to the mobile space because thanks to the K1 we support all these latest greatest graphic technologies, including DirectX 11, including OpenGL 4.4, including OpenGL ES30. So I mean we have all these features which usually you know from the big desktop graphic cards, and together with the K1. Which is not an introduction here, it's more or less just a refresh what we did in the CES, but I'm showing you because many people didn't have a chance to see it in live, and we have demos downstairs to basically showing all these demos like Unreal Engine 4, like the Faceworks, like the Trine game, that you can really experience the power of K1. But MWC is as well about connectivity because it's more or less related to the carrier. So we have two new, as we are saying, connected device. First of all, it's we call Wax phone. It's basically one of the first Tegra 4i phones on the market. We were introducing a Tegra 4i a year ago on MWC, but of course it takes some time to bring it to the market with devices. So actually the Vico Wax is one of the first Tegra 4i phones, and Tegra 4i it's unique for us because it's first our own SoC with integrated LTE capability. So we are basically LTE modem inside of SoC. So it's very power efficient, it's quite fast, it's using all of the same GPU as a Tegra 4, slightly less cores, around 60 cores in a GPU, but still very powerful. And if you compare it with similar devices on the market, like where we are heading with tablet phones, so it's like Galaxy S4 Mini, HTC One Mini, like Moto G. So we are almost twice as faster most of the benchmarks compared to the solution from our competition, which powering all these devices. So and then the second device I have here, it's our Tegra Note, but it's a new SKU called the Tegra Note 7C, which is LTE. 7-inch tablet with the LTE capability with LTE modem inside. This one is not integrated inside of SoC. This one is our XRI 500 modem. So it's a separating modem and the Tegra 4 SoC, but it gives you the full LTE connectivity. I can show you. You see, we have an LTE network here because we have our own LTE, which is for the demos there. And I can show you one thing what I really like. It's showing. Let me start it. Showing the LTE capability of streaming a movie. So you see that just now it's streaming like 720p movie out of the LTE network there to the tablet. It's pretty smooth. It's like something where the LTE always shining is the video every time. So. Show the internet generally because the internet it's fast on LTE, but we're sharing the network for all the goods, so it's not really fast here. But generally for the movie streaming, it's pretty cool. So the Tegra Note 7 generally it's pretty nice tablet. I mean, we were already introducing our Wi-Fi version last year in the end of the year, and it's just not about the performance. We have as well some cool features like really nice speakers, which sounds like you have almost a laptop. That sounds really cool. I don't think that there's a tablet that actually has better speakers than these in the Tegra Note. We have a very good support for the stylus. Our stylus using our own technology that basically it's a passive stylus, but it's very responsive and you feel like you're writing with pen. So Tegra Note 7 is already available in the UK since November, but Wi-Fi version, and this 7C version should be available in a couple of months. And The Rico Wax will be available as well in a couple of months. I mean, I would really recommend to ask Rico about the availability in different countries. They are heading for Western Europe, so I'm pretty sure that the UK will be one of the countries, but better to check with them. And I think there should be available as well in a couple of months.
Now, with Shield and sort of, what is its official availability in the UK, and is there going to be any sort of facelift with the new chipset later this year?
You know, we didn't announce the availability of Shield besides the geos. We already selling the Shield, so we have just now Canada, US, and Hong Kong. There are 3 geos we already offering a Shield, and I mean, you know, it's like we just started there, and I'm pretty sure that once we'll be looking to other regions, but we didn't say a really specific date when the Shield could be available outside of these geos. So I mean, you just need to be a little more patient.
I mean, obviously there weren't that many Tegra 4 devices last year for whatever reason. Is it looking like there was a roadmap of devices that it will be a better year in 2014 for the new chip?
Well, actually, I mean, I can tell you, yeah, I'm hearing this question quite often, but as far as I know, we have quite a lot of design wins, even with Tegra 4, of course. I mean, the people remember the Shield because that's one of them. Like, the Shield was very successful in, you know, around Tegra Note 7, but there were other tablets from Asus, from HP. Yeah, I mean, I would say like Tegra 4 was quite okay, and of course the K1, it's something which helps us a lot, especially when we're talking about really super performance tablets and gaming systems, because the performance of K1, especially thanks to the 192 cores, it's really amazing. And then you know, the K1 is basically SoC with 2 versions. The first version is based on the Cortex A15. It's a 32-bit. It's very similar like we have with Tegra 4. And the second version, which is coming like later this year, is based on our own custom design, the CPU called Denver, which we were like, I think, announcing like 2 or 3 years ago. And this one is fully 64-bit. And this will be probably, or we will be probably, the first company offering the 64-bit solution and device on the market this year. So I'm expecting, because of this advantage, that there will be, I think, quite a lot of devices or electronics interested in what we are doing. It's much easier to basically port the game from different platforms to K1 or to Android with K1, because it's almost the same architecture.
And if somebody else doesn't do one, would Nvidia maybe do another of its own devices like Shield, to a home console of its own?
You know, honestly, I mean, I would love to tell you. I mean, there are so many amazing devices coming this year. I would love to tell you about them, but for now, we don't have anything to really say, because we are really not commenting any products we didn't announce. So I mean, from my point of view, this year will be really good for the gaming, but that's all what I can tell you.